Rich people do not buy cars. This is my staff car park, and I guarantee 90% of these cars are bought because that's what normal people do. They come along, they buy cars. Millionaires don't. Millionaires lease cars. They know that cars are a depreciating asset. They go down in value. So what rich people do is they spend their money on assets that go up in value, that give them the income. From the income, they use it to lease a car, and they don't make a loss. I know it's different to everything you've ever been told, and that's why I'm giving away these millionaire rich people's secrets, because millionaires won't tell you, but I will. I became a millionaire 8 years ago. I was a normal person, and I became a millionaire because of this stuff that I know that I'm telling you. So make sure you follow along, because I'm giving away more. So say this with me: lease liabilities, own assets. That's what the rich do. They lease a liability, which is a car, and they own assets which go up in value.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. In that video right there, a woman breaks down rich people don't own cars, they lease them, and yada yada yada. This video I actually wasn't gonna do. Because I did a new segment about this where Latto says that now she's a millionaire. She's like, now what? After chasing the money so damn long. So I figure it's fitting to do this. That woman was talking about how rich people, they don't buy cars. That's actually not true. Just because it's a depreciating asset or a depreciating materialistic object doesn't mean it doesn't serve its purpose. That's like buying a buggy and horse and carriage back in the day. It's talking about it's depreciating in value. Well, actually the value is actually getting you from to and fro. That's the value of the car. A lot of people are stupid. Like, don't get me wrong, as it pertains to monetary value, yes, it does depreciate, but the value of the car is the fact that you have the car so you can transport shit or yourself to and fro. You're not dependent on calling Uber or Lyft or a ride from your friends or whatever. Right? You have your own reliable vehicle. That's the value in it. As it pertains to monetary value, when you buy a car, there's certain things in the world. I don't think you need to monetize every fucking thing. Paintings are cool, property is alright, stocks and bonds, crypto. A fucking car is like, it's the least of it. If I'm worth $10 million, I'm buying a $36,000 or $100,000 car. Just get it the fuck out the way, use it as a work vehicle, write it off on my taxes because I got an LLC, EIN number and all that shit, and you good to go. That's how you save money with it. You bring the value, right? Even though it depreciates, if you say it's a work vehicle, you chart all the mileage, you can get that back. It'll offset your taxes. You use it as a company vehicle. They're stupid. That way, even if it's a high-end thing like a G-Wagon, you don't have to pay Valorum taxes in whatever state you might be in, because it's actually considered a luxury tax. But if you write it off, you don't got to pay that shit. It's stupid tax loops, right? People like this are just stupid. Leasing a car, yeah, let me see if I get this right. If I buy something outright or even finance it for 5-6 years and pay it off, it's mine. I'm not giving money to a fucking dealership for 10 to 15, 20 years on end. Yeah, it's cool. You can upgrade and you can change it in. And if something happens to it, you got a warranty where they'll fix it so you can keep staying mobile. However, if your ass die without a will, it goes back to the dealership. And let's say you pay $500 a month. Times 12 months is a little over $5,000 times, let's say 10 years. You done spent 50 grand for some shit you don't own. That's dumb. You can't even pass it down to somebody. So yeah, this is bad advice. It's good if you want to monetize it, or if you want to, like I said, for convenience wise, you would lease a car for convenience. You got a warranty. If it breaks down, you need repairs, you get that done every year. The year you can trade in a new model, so you ain't stuck with a 2006 and it's now 2026. You looking crazy as hell with a E-Class. But yeah, other than that, the value is the car. You don't really need value, at least for me. I don't think that every single solitary thing that you have needs to acquire wealth or appreciate. Like I said, you got art, crypto, stocks and bonds, property and real estate. Yeah, I'm thinking you can do without a fucking one car or maybe two. But my advice is just buy the cheap car. Buy a $39,000 or $40,000 Tesla. Get you something that's fuel economic. Like me, even if I was a millionaire, I drive a fuel economic car. I ain't gonna tell y'all exactly what kind, but it's clean, ain't got no dents. It get me from 280, it get me from to and fro. I'm not trying to impress people, and I can pull bitches without a whip. So then there's that. In any event, if y'all like this episode, if I made any type of sense, even if you're a troll, leave it in the comments and I'm out.